He survived cancer and Hollywood, and now he's taking on a new challenge. Funny man Tom Green has recently set his sights on the stage with stand-up comedy, and he joins us now to talk about his recent endeavors into the world of entertainment, which have included tours around the world doing stand-up comedy. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to join us.
Yep. Hey, everybody. Tom Green here. How are you? I'm at the Kelowna Community Theatre Thursday night, and we're going to have a great show. It's really exciting to be here in Kelowna. This is basically what I do now. I'm a stand-up comic now, full-time, hardcore. This is what I do. And I want to sell out the Kelowna Community Theatre. That's my goal.
Talk about what people can expect.
You know, just expect to have some fun. If you like I said, if you are a stand-up comedy traditionalist, you're going to love the show. It's you know, my heroes are people like George Carlin and Richard Pryor and Bill Hicks and Harland Williams and Norm Macdonald, and it's very much me trying to take my spin on the world and put it out there for people. It's great to be in Canada because I have a lot of stuff I talk about in Canada that I don't talk about anywhere else in the world because it's like inside jokes. Growing up in Canada, I've got a lot of things I like to talk about, but you know, it's a very high energy, spontaneous show.
Do you find that it's difficult attracting new fans because they are looking at you from the past?
Not really, because like the show was the #1 show on American television. I mean, people love the show. I mean, you know, the media, do people, you know, like to write critics and things? Do they like to say stuff? Yeah, because a lot of times critics get a little offended that they didn't go out and do something crazy themselves, so they have to kind of take you down. The people out there in the world know what it is that we did on the show. It was sort of a groundbreaking piece of TV, and it's been very successful. So I don't really listen to that, and I don't consider the show polarizing. It was for everybody, really. Everybody can watch my stand-up show or the Tom Green show and laugh.
Now with social media, have you had to learn how to shut out the critics more? Because now
there's always been critics. There's been critics my whole life. There's been critics when I was a kid. You know, there's critics when you're in high school. They're bullies, right? It's bullies. Bullying is what it is. Right. There's always going to be jerks out there, and you know, you can't listen to that, or you'll end up just doing the same boring thing that everybody else does.
And does the creativity ever stop in your mind in trying to think of that next thing? Because it's getting harder and harder, right, to think of something original?
I think the world is always changing as far as issues and things that are affecting people. And as I get older, I like to make fun of issues and things that are relevant to people's lives, as opposed to just doing sort of crazy, outrageous pranks, which I was doing when I was younger, which was more of to me was more of making a comment about television, you know, showing, hey, look, television doesn't have to be so in the box. Look how you can do this, and that was, but now since reality TV and YouTube and everybody can film crazy stuff, since that exists now, I'm now really enjoying focusing on stand-up, which is more talking about things. And there's always going to be things that need to be made fun of.